Hi, I am here. Hello. We're we're acting under extremely low rent circumstances. I only have this overlay because I pulled it out of my OneDrive backlog of random things that it had saved. And yes, hopefully my laptop won't melt. Hi Techie, thank you so much for the 5 months. I hope you're doing well. I hope the menagerie is doing well. I drained my coffee. Oh, almost. I have now drained my coffee. Just during, well, mostly during that starting screen. If that could even be called a starting screen. Got a call. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you in a bit. I am really just hoping this doesn't melt my laptop. It seems okay so far, and I'm not using Streamlabs. Because the last time I streamed from my laptop, one, my laptop was not built for it. I don't think this one is either. It is built for gaming though, which is nice, and it's got a dual fan with quad air vents, which sounds pretty cool. But I'm really hoping to get... I miss streaming like crazy. I don't know that I'll be able to game and stream. Be able to just hang out for a bit and chat with you guys. But, I don't know what's going on. I'm just really tired. I'm really tired and I'm having a really good time down here, but boy, has it been challenging because you know what I've realized is I don't want to go home. I will have to go home, but I don't want to. I guess, honestly, the longer I've stayed here, the more I just want to, well, stay here. That's the thing. It's because, of course, last year I was prepping for my big move, which didn't happen, and I was like, oh, it's because Bristol's uber expensive, right? Yeah, that was part of it. The other part is something I've been learning is that nobody wants to rent to a disabled person. Well, that's a bit of a mean way of putting it. Nobody wants to rent to somebody who isn't in full-time employment. And granted, that can mean if you're somebody who just can't be asked getting a job, those people do exist, so I used to be one of them. Or people who are physically incapable of holding down full-time employment. Physically incapable, I can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. I can't even hold down part-time employment. I can't even hold down relief employment. If I could, I would. But I can't. And it's just starting to wear a bit thin. Hey Ava, I love you too. I hope you're doing okay. It's good to see you. I've really missed just being able to go live and talk to you guys. I really have. And I'm a bit annoyed that I didn't try sooner because I figured I can't stream from this laptop. I'll kill it because of what happened to my last laptop, but I didn't even try. And I didn't have to game. I could have just done like a weekly just chatting catch up or something. Because boy, has it been really fun being here, and there's been so many things that I wanted to tell you guys about. I'll tell you a funny story. Because I think some of you may know that my drink of choice around the festive season is the love it or hate it Advocate. And boy did I get a bottle this past Christmas. And boy did I immediately break the lid. I tried to squeeze it too tight, so it just went all the way around, and then it was permanently loose. And the thing about Advocate is you gotta shake that bottle. You've gotta shake that bottle. So another time I was just like, oh, I'll just have a cheeky glass of Advocate. I was in my friend's kitchen, so I'm staying with friends, and my boyfriend was there as well. We were both in there just getting a drink, and I was just like, I just shook it like, the lid popped off, bounced off my glasses lens, splattered my glasses and my hair, my face, and my jumper with Advocate, and then the bottle bounced off the counter and landed on the carpet in the corner under the dining room table. And I was just standing there like, and I remember just slowly turning to my boyfriend. And I think The best part is I was just so embarrassed because I was in somebody else's home, somebody who is very clean, likes to have the place clean and tidy, and I just splattered their entire kitchen with yellow goop. So I was just like, okay, help me clean this up before they come in, please. But the thing is, it was on the floor and it was sticky, and I was like, I don't know how to clean this because I'm inept. And then I could hear them getting up in the living room, and inevitably they did come in. But honestly, they're the loveliest people in the world. Yes, very clean, but honestly, I think it's rubbing off on me. I like things being clean, I really do. And the lady, she just looked at me. And she burst out laughing. And then after that, I just couldn't stop laughing either. It was absolutely hilarious. And I remember telling my mum about it, and her first response was, "Oh, good, you're making memories." Just splattered myself with Advocat. It was great. It wasn't so great when it started to dry. Very sticky, sort of. It was like scrunching all my skin up. It wasn't pleasant. It's certainly a memory. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that in a hurry. And now, the thing is, I've shaken things since then, and they have gone splat. Sometimes over me. It's usually oat milk because the bloody cap doesn't matter how much you try and secure it. If you shake it, if it's even a little bit loose, boy, is that stuff going everywhere. But now every time I do that, everyone in the house is just like, yeah, you really got to be careful with your track record. And I was just like, yep, I deserved that. We still haven't played Fav. This is a travesty. This is true. We do need to do that. The thing is, Sunday, to be honest, I only see my boyfriend twice a week. It's not him I'm staying with. It's friends of his who are lovely, very clean people. He comes on Thursdays and Sundays, so it's not the easiest thing to do. So I know you play Faz on Sundays, but I don't know that that's negotiable right now. It might be. I don't know. I'll have a talk with him about it, because I don't think it would be that bad if I was just like, hey, do you mind coming up on Saturdays instead of Sundays so I can play Faz with Ava? Or you can play Faz whenever. This is also good. We do need to do that. Hey, Elta, how you doing? I look miserable. The only days I really can't do is Mondays and Thursdays because D&D. That is entirely fair. I also can't do Thursdays because aforementioned boyfriend. I apologise for half my ass out's not working because I don't have any like ultimate whatever's down there. This is also an old overlay. How is boyfriend, by the way? He's okay. He's a bit tired and sick of work, but he's doing alright. Yeah, he had a bit of a job on Sunday because boy did I have a quite wonderful chronic fatigue flare-up. To the point when I tried to get out of bed, I fell on the floor. That wasn't fun, but he was an absolute champion. He was wonderful, just helping me out. Love that guy. Did you guys have a good Christmas? We had a great Christmas. I didn't realise how much I loved Christmas until I actually got to spend it in, like, I don't know, a setting that's not tinged with tragedy. Don't worry, I won't go too deeply into that mess because I really don't want to. I wore my Christmas onesie for 3 days. I splattered myself with Advocat. I got Christmas presents. I gave people Christmas presents. My boyfriend dressed up as Santa t-shirt and the hat. It was great. I remember telling him that I was a bit nervous about wearing the onesie. He did not tell me that he was dressing up as well. He just came out of his room Christmas morning dressed up, and I was just like, you son of a bitch. Ava, I'll have to send you the picture that the lady we're staying with took of us because it's awesome. I love that for you. Deserve it so much. Thank you. I hope you also had a decent Christmas. I think you, I don't know, something. My brain is only semi-functioning because the thing is, Saturday was weird because I was having really bad heart palpitations, but I managed to get through it, so I had laundry to do. And then Sunday was an absolute mess. Just because, you know what I was really not expecting was to fall out of bed. That's not happened before. That was Traveling was utterly shite, but I missed my sister, so it was worth it. Good. I'm glad you had. Well, traveling is always shite. When me and my boyfriend were coming down here, because he came up to see me for 3 weeks, it was that weekend, that really, really strong, windy storm. The ferry we caught was the last one before all of the other ones were cancelled. The train we caught, it got cancelled all the way up until, the second to last stop that we would have got off. And half the train was empty because people had cancelled their tickets because of the bad weather. So it was quite quiet most of the journey down. And we got to sit together because we bought our tickets separately. And our actual seats were about 4 train carriages apart. So we had to deal with all that and the fact that this last storm sank the dock. Oh yeah, of course, because you guys would have got the brunt of it. Jeez. The last storm sank. That is insane. It's crazy how bad the weather has been. It's been so bad. So we had a water main burst here. It didn't affect us, thankfully, but it was on the news, and literally the road had turned into a river where it happened. And there's a gas leak around the corner, which nobody reported for weeks, so the lady I'm staying with reported it. And they've drilled holes, but it still smells, and it's just kind of like everything's slowly but surely falling apart. And I'm still getting heart palpitations. It's been a time because I have a citizen's advice appointment. It's Tuesday today, right? Yeah, tomorrow morning. And they were absolutely lovely to even give me one because I am not a resident here, but I want to live here. Even with everything falling apart, because I genuinely just really don't want to go home. I don't want to go back to that island. I mean, the island itself is fine, but I am sick to death of everybody knowing who I am, or who I was, because I've been there since I was 10. And I've changed a lot in the last 20 years, but you wouldn't think it from the way some people still treat me. And with everything that's happened, I just don't want to be there anymore. And then there's the fact that it is one of the most isolated places in Britain, with one of the most horrendous ferry services imaginable, and the crappiest weather that constantly disrupts travel. So every time I go back there, it feels like I'm never going to get away again. And I really, really don't want to go back. Especially now that my landlords have told me that I can't come back here next Christmas because for some reason they need me to be present in my flat at all times, even though they're still getting rent. So if I don't get off this island before next Christmas, I'm spending next Christmas alone. And I don't want to get emotional about this, but it's kind of difficult not to. We're home now. Parthy is a happy, clingy baby once again, and we don't plan on going anywhere for a while. That's good. I miss my cat. I miss Tobes. You know, I've been trying to find a place here, and I'm running into the same problems I was when trying to get a place in Bristol. I thought in Bristol it was because it was too expensive. It's not. Why do you have to stay? I have no idea. I think they were a bit annoyed at me that I didn't tell them I was going away for Christmas. I only told them, honestly, because there was my mum's been looking after my cat and flat sitting, and she sent me a picture of a letter that says, hey, you got a gas inspection. So I was like, oh yeah, I should probably tell my landlords that my mum will have to be there because I'm away. And then I got, oh god, it was so stupid because I emailed my housing officer about it, and instead of emailing me back, she calls me at 10 a.m. when I am both asleep and my phone is on silent. So I miss it. I try and call them back. For some reason, they can't hear me, so they hung up on me. So I call back and then leave a message which goes straight to voicemail. And then only after that do I get the voicemail from the original call saying, hey, we need to talk, call me back between this time slot 2 and 4 today, or email me. So I was like, okay, I'll email you. And 2 and 4 went by, the whole day went by, didn't hear from them. And then the next morning, at 10 a.m, when I am both asleep and my phone is on silent, they try to call me again. Luckily, I'm able to actually get through to them this time. The first thing I asked them when I called them back was, okay, can you hear me? And they were like, yes. And I was like, okay, great, because last time you couldn't. And they thought that I was abandoning the property because I talked about moving house last year, then told them I couldn't because of financial whatevers. And then for some reason they thought, because I was like, oh, I'm just going away for Christmas and New Year's, I'll be back in February, March-ish, they thought that that meant I will never come back, ever, screw you. And now they've said that that this is not something I'll be able to do every year. Which implies this year. And there is no part of me that wants to spend winter on that island ever again. I want to check if that's legal. I feel like they can't demand you stay put there over Christmas. Yeah, I'll be bringing that up with Citizens Advice tomorrow as well. But the thing is, what I would really want is just to live here. Because I love the people. I'm really getting to know the town. I love how close it is to everything. There's always something to do and somewhere to go. Up home, there's basically nothing. There's like a few events a year and most of it's miserable or cancelled because of bad weather. And it's a good 700 miles away from my boyfriend, which I'm not particularly jazzed about. Because, yeah, okay, it is... Being close to him is not the prime reason I'm doing this. It definitely factors in because I love him. But I need to get away for myself. I need to break away. I need to be able to be myself away from everything that island has thrown at me for the last 20 years. I need it because I think I'm going to go insane if I stay there. And I'll be bringing that up tomorrow as well. But the thing is, I can't rent. It's not because Bristol was too expensive. It's because landlords don't want to rent to people who are on benefits. Which sounds like discrimination to me. And honestly, I called a place up because I found a really, really lovely place. Literally down the road from here. It's 2-bedroom, small bedroom, which I can use as an office, not too expensive, within my housing element budget. Allows pets, so Toby and I can go. But the moment I was trying to arrange a viewing, and the moment they were like, do you have full-time employment? And I said no, and I was about to be like, okay, but my universal credit will adjust and I will be able to pay the rent, because that is how it works. Before I could say any of that, they were like, oh yeah, you need to be in full-time employment to rent this property. Take care, bye, and then hung up on me. So, I don't know that they know that they're doing it, but it does feel very much like they're not letting me rent because I am disabled. I can't work full-time because I am disabled. So I can't rent anywhere because I am disabled. Yeah. Which is discrimination. And I am furious. Because by that logic, that means I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. I am stuck on that island for the rest of my miserable life. And I don't want to do that. Now I'm trying to think of another funny story I can tell you from something that's happened here. I don't know, I've just had a good time. I've had a really good time here. Thank you, Ava. I just feel kind of trapped, you know? People I'm staying with, I've been telling them what's been going on, and they've just been like, that is ridiculous. You should know what, I have a great credit score. My credit score is excellent. Even on the phone, when my landlords were saying you can't do this every year, they said I was a good tenant. They said it. They said I was a good tenant. I paid my rent on time. I'm a good tenant. They didn't. The people, everyone I've talked to about renting, no one has asked for my references. No one has asked for my credit score. I try to be talking about housing benefit and they're just like, nah, don't care. If you don't have the money up front, if you don't have a significant monthly income, if you can't earn however much times the monthly rent per month, could have said that a bit better, then screw you. I'm tired of this. If I could work, I would work. And the thing is, I do work. I'm self-employed. I have been busting my ass putting out YouTube videos on my channel for the last 2 months. So that's it. All the gaming content on my YouTube channel now is exclusive to that YouTube channel. So if you do want to go check that out, you are more than welcome. Because I've been having a blast with it. And I also have my secondary channel. Oh, I need to update that because it's not Scrubs, it's Scrub. And this stream will go on my Scrub channel. All VODs will go there. I am really doing my best to make something of this. Right, I've updated that, so I will pop it again in just a second. Like, everything is so low rent right now. This whole stream setup is low rent. When I first tried to connect OBS on this laptop to my Twitch channel, it was like, log in, code, I'm sorry, error, can't do it 3 times. So just like, wait a minute, I can just add in my stream key. I'm just gonna do it that way. And that worked, luckily. But yeah, I'm really trying to make something of this, but YouTube, I am very, very far away from making affiliate on YouTube. And I'm definitely better at marketing than I was, but I still don't really understand it. I don't understand the algorithm. I don't know how it works. I am just, for the lack of a better phrase, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Because I love playing games, I love recording videos, and I love streaming. I'm just doing the best with what I've got. It is what it is. I say that a lot. I didn't realize quite how often I say that until I saw an advert that was like, yeah, it is what it is. It's just something that we say a lot, and I'm just like, I never say that. Turns out I actually say that a lot. But it is what it is. But yeah, I just want to do, while I'm still here, just like weekly, maybe twice weekly streams or something, just little catch-ups. And my laptop doesn't sound like a jet engine, so I think we're good. At least with just chatting. I don't want to stream games from the laptop. See, that's the thing, is I would love it if I could have flat packed my PC and brought it down here, but that would have been both expensive and impractical. But if I just moved down here, then I could bring my laptop, and then I could stream here, and then I'd be happy. But, yeah. People keep telling me to not get disheartened, and I'm doing my best. It's not easy, but I'm doing my best. And my hair is now long enough to tie back, so it's annoying me less, although I've had to get hair clips and hair bands, which is not something I've invested in quite some time. Because it was too long before, and then it was too short. But yeah, I'm still putting pictures out on Ko-fi. I've actually got photography booked up there every week until 2028, so have fun with that. For some reason, this laptop doesn't like DeviantArt. It kept saying bad gateway, it's unsafe site, and it wouldn't even let me look at it, so no DeviantArt submissions recently. But I have heard devious things about DeviantArt, and I will need to probably cancel my core membership just for the sake of saving money. Be prepared to lose a bunch of your hair accessories, by the way, they tend to wander. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. They always turn up in the weirdest places. I remember when I was very young, me and my sister were jumping on the sofa, and one of our lovely little hair clefts, you know, the one with all the the spokes. I can't remember what they. I've been forgetting basic words for things, but the words for things I haven't. No, not claw clips. It was the one with like the comb sort of ones that sort of slide into your hair. Those ones. It was down the side of the sofa cushions. Unfortunately, it was spike side up, and that went into the bottom of my foot. And I just remember being really unconcerned, and I'm just like, oh, all right, pull that out. But yeah, you do have to be careful. Also, don't jump on your sofa. I mean, I have the excuse that I was like 6, 7 years old, but don't do that now. That doesn't seem... It is, isn't it? Because, you know, people keep calling me dramatic. I feel very dramatic at times, but honestly, when the chips are down and things are serious, I'm just like, okay, we just gotta deal with this now. I have a spike in my foot, it's fine. Just pull that out. I remember distinctly it spurting blood as well, and it being really gross, and I was just like, alright. I think that was the most calm young me was ever, because I accidentally broke my sister's snail farm once. I still don't know what I did. I talked to my brother about this, and he thinks that maybe the jar was just already unstable, but it basically fell apart in my hands, and it was like the thick kind of glass as well, and it like fell on my fingers, and you won't be able to see it on this camera, but I got the scar going across both of these, and my fingerprint here has a permanent cleft in it from that. That did shock me because I was like 4 years old, and I was like, ugh, pain and blood, and I don't like it. So I think that was actually the first time I really like cut myself, so I was like not happy. But after that, it was just like, been there, done that. Oh, been there, done that. Yeah, I'm finding being on YouTube really weird, because sometimes I'll put out like a game and it will be super popular, and then it won't, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, I did a let's play of Ancient Enemy, which is like a solitaire type game with like sequential numbers and cards. It's really fun, and I'm actually pretty good at it. And it was like super popular right up until the last 2 parts, and then suddenly nobody cares anymore. I don't get it. Like I said, I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. If I'm enjoying myself, that's what's important, right? Everything else will follow. I'm still here and just doing my nails. Relatable. I had to trim my nails, and boy, I hate trimming my nails because I always manage to screw it up somehow. I always cut it too close and then end up messing up my nail beds and getting hang nails. And my fingers have been really sore lately because of that. And my nail polish keeps chipping. I got that nice sort of gloss stuff you put over the top, but it doesn't last. It makes it look great, but it doesn't last. And I don't know. And this finger is always the first one to go, because it's the index finger of my right hand, my doing things hand. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's just that little patch of pink left. I got a gel lamp kit for my birthday, so I'm excited to try it out. I keep hearing about gel lamps and like the heat things. I would like that, because I love doing my nails. I think they look great for like the first 2 days, and then they start chipping, and then it's just like, oh, now I have to deal with this, because either I have to wipe it all off, which is a faff, and then redo it, or I just have to live with it all chipped, and ugh. That is very much a first world problem. But yeah, the first week I was here, I did that. I like used nail polish remover to get it off, put the cotton buds in the bin under my bedside table, and then woke up at 6 a.m. wondering why I could still smell nail polish remover. I could hardly breathe, so I thought, okay, I just gotta get up, go to the bathroom, we'll be fine. And then I went back into my room, and the whole room, it had basically just become like I don't know, like an airlock just for nail polish remover fumes. And I was like, how did I sleep through this? And the answer is I didn't. I woke up at 6 a.m. That wasn't very fun. That was pretty unpleasant. My hair is still annoying me. My hair will always find ways to annoy me. What are you doing? I'm a professional. Hi. I think I was gonna put an announcement on my YouTube that I was going live as well, and then I forgot. I'm trying to be a professional. Oh, wait a minute. No, I am a professional. What are you talking about? I'm doing a profession. I don't think anybody... I don't think any... like any prospective landlords like tuning in saying, oh, so let's see what she does for a living, would be particularly impressed. Something tells me. I don't know what it is, but something tells me. I'm trying to be professional. It's not working. Okay. I'm sleepy. I am frequently sleepy though. This is nothing new. This has not changed. I am always sleepy all the time. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys have been good. Hope you've had a decent festive season, whether you celebrate or not. And I really just hope things work out. Just in general. Like, the world's kind of a shit show. To be honest, the world's always a shit show. We've just become more aware of it with the advent of the internet and all that stuff. But it would just be nice to have, I don't know, something good happen. It would be nice. Oh, no worries, Techie. Hope the call was productive. Welcome back. We've just been... I don't know what the hell we've been talking about. Everything and nothing and all that jazz. I've just been trying to... something. My brain's doing that thing where it no longer wants to function. But yeah, I'm hoping to do some kind of catch-up stream at least once a week until I go home. But I also don't want to go home. I know I've said that already, but I really, really don't. Like, if possible, I would like to stay here, under my own roof. Although that's seeming less and less likely. But as I've said, I've been told to not get disheartened, but it'd be really hard to do that. It's really hard to do that. It's really hard not to let things get you down. I assume that is a Toby hug, which I would really like right now. I miss my cat. I want him here. I want us here in our own place. Yeah, when I was talking to Citizens Advice, one of the things they asked me was, could you not move in with your partner? And one, we're nowhere near ready for that. And two, I know full well that if I did do that, my benefits would get balked. We're nowhere near ready for that, and my benefits would get balked. That is not something I want to undertake. It's not something either of us want to undertake at this juncture. We want to take things slow and not be 700 miles away from each other as we take it slow. Because something the last year has taught me is that life is precious. Hold your loved ones close. And it's really bloody hard for me to do that 700 miles away. And people will be like, oh, but what about your family? I've had my family for 30 years. I love them, I do. But they're not my life. And I will say that my boyfriend is also not my life. He's a significant part of it, but he's not my life. I just really, really... I mean, as I said to him, I want to get off this island so hard. He just gave me a place to go. Yeah. And there's another thing, it's like, it's talking about it, it's like, if my parents 20 years ago had moved us to literally anywhere on the mainland, it wouldn't be such an issue. It would be fine. I wouldn't have to worry about ferry crossings and storms and bloody motion sickness and island life. Island life is weird. It's very close-knit, which I don't like. It's very occasionally functional, which I don't like. I just don't like it. Oh, it's so hard with all this. Yeah. I would just really like to not be there. I will go back, because honestly I want to do things properly, and if I do manage to get a place down here, I will go back home to give notice, to pack up all my things, and to arrange a moving van and all that. I will do that. I want to do it properly, because I do want to get a good reference from my landlords. And I think it's extremely ironic that they were like, we were afraid you were going to abandon the property, when honestly I did consider that. Not like legally actually abandon it, but just do everything remotely. Because my mum did say that she would be happy to pack up all my stuff and arrange it for me, and like I'd pay her back and all that. But I don't want to put all of that on my mum anyway, and I would much rather leave my landlords in good stead rather than just disappearing out from under them, as it were. I'm very sore. Just checking, I was noticing some flickering. Just noticing some flickering. Yeah, and I want to do like more stuff with. I do want to do more stuff with YouTube and streaming. Like I've got like a schedule planned out for like when I'll record for YouTube and like when I'll stream and all of that, and the kind of games. Because I think for streaming it will be like more chat involved games, like puzzle games and things like that. Things that require me to think a lot, like tactical games, I'll put that on YouTube, because I've not personally found that's the most interesting thing to engage with on chat, at least not from my perspective. Like Darkest Dungeon I found quite difficult to stream, but I've had a blast recording it. Like puzzle games, hidden object games, I always loved playing hidden object games with you guys. That's always been fun. I will say that story-heavy games without voice acting I will do on YouTube, because then I can just record it in 40-minute chunks and not completely fuck my voice, which hasn't... My throat's been permanently sore for about 8 months. And I blame Heaven's Vault for that. Because I would be streaming it like 3 hours every week, and it's just like, that hurts. But recording like a 40-minute video once a week, which is... well, whatever. That's much easier. But I think big games I'll probably do on stream, like any AAA titles I feel like playing. Like I had a whole plan. I don't remember what it is now. Well, all of it, because I've definitely said some of it, but yeah, it would just be, I just kind of want to, I want to organize. I want to get organized, and I want to be good at what I do, and I want to be consistent as well. And I want to be able to go to conventions without having to get off that bloody island first. Because it takes like half a day to get off the island if you're going by ferry and bus. Because the nearest city is on the opposite end of the country. The opposite side of the country, rather. And that's just one way. The other way, it takes even longer. And if you fly, that's like £300 to get off the island on a plane. And it's just ridiculous, and I don't want to pay those extortionate rates. But I also don't want to take 2 days to get anywhere. But yeah, if I lived here, I would go to conventions, I would do meetups. And I'd just go places, not even related to stream stuff. I'd go places. There aren't really... Well, I won't say there aren't places back home, but I mean, it's the same bloody island. Nothing's really changed. All the places are still the same. So once you've seen them, you've seen them. I'm sick to death of it. I want to be somewhere new. You know what I would really love to do, what I can't really do from back home, is do weekend getaways to Europe. Because there's that extra day and that extra cost. But here, I could go to Barcelona. I could go to Cyprus. Just for a weekend. Just so I could lie on a beach and drink margaritas. Can't do that back home. Yeah, feeling a bit trapped, but yeah, is what it is. There I go again. Should get that tattooed on me. Get it tattooed on my soul. Doing that thing where my hands get idle and I just keep picking up my phone. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else has happened here. It's been like little anecdotes. It was the first week we were here. A fair amount of stuff happened the first week I was here, but one was that I came down to be downstairs to just be like, alright, I'm going to bed now, and ended up just sitting in the living room with the couple I'm staying with and drinking wine and slagging off the Christmas music channel until about 2 o'clock in the morning. That was pretty great. Turns out they have great taste in music, and they really, really, really loved Zombie by Bad Wolves, which is great. So I love that cover. I remember thinking it might be a bit much for them because these people are in their 60s and their 70s. But which you think, oh, they just like classical music and like Mama Cass and ABBA, and I know that's a stereotype and that's on me, but I genuinely thought that. But no, they have great taste in music. They have my favourite album by the Kinks on vinyl. That was freaking great when they put that on. I actually forgot how good that album was. And I can't remember what that album is called, but that's also on me. But yeah, it's been an absolute delight staying with these people. And also the woman. 10 out of 10 baker. She's been making things gluten-free, dairy-free for me that she's never done before, and they will come out like top-notch. I have had trifle for the first time in about a decade. I loved trifle, and then I couldn't eat it because it was full of cream and wheaty sponge, and I just couldn't. But she's made it gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's so good. I get all my own like groceries, and anything she gets for me I pay her back for, and likewise, which is it's how I like it. I wouldn't want them to like, and they don't cook like all their meals. Sometimes I join them for dinner and for lunch. Like if I happen to be downstairs when they're eating, they eat a bit earlier than I usually do. But yeah, and they have like a freezer just full of stuff that you can reheat. So I've been doing that. I haven't done a whole lot of cooking myself. They keep showing me how to use the air fryer, and they have said that if I do get a place down here, they're going to get me an air fryer as a housewarming gift, which would be really nice. I really want to live here because I'll be close to my boyfriend, and I'll be close to them, and it's just something I would really like to do. But at this juncture, I really don't know how. Because my original plan, well, I say my original, my updated plan after many things was work really, really hard. And hopefully somehow earn enough monthly income to be taken seriously. But I've realized that will take probably years. I mean, I'm still like really happy and amazed with how far I've come with streaming since I started. And I can't remember how long it's been. We're in 2025. It's been 4 years. And it's been slow. It's been really, really slow. Which is fair. It happens. I mean, it's very, very unlikely that most of us who stream will make it big. And in a rather sizable way, I'm not sure I could cope if I made it big. At least not all at once. It is something that I would need to build up to properly adjust, rather than just a sudden influx and surge of viewers and everything. That I think I probably would be able to rise to it, but it would take a lot to do it. But yeah, to legitimately earn a monthly income, a significant monthly income, under my current circumstances with chronic fatigue and fibro, would probably take about a decade. Or maybe 5 more years or something like that. I don't know. I'm not very good at projecting figures. I'm not good at figures at the best of times. I forgot what a fifth of 100 was. Boy, was that embarrassing. It's 20. But it's just going to take more time than I think I've got rope left. With everything that's happened in the last year, I mean, even before all that, I wanted to leave. I wanted to get out and spread my wings and just be free to be me. And then everything that happened last year happened. It wasn't all bad. I didn't meet my boyfriend. I got with my boyfriend, and that was, to be honest, that was also hard because I've never been in a relationship before. Like, I've dated people for like a few days and then just realized not for me. But I really properly love him, and that terrified the shit out of me. That scared the absolute crap out of my soul. I had no idea what I was doing. And then everything else happened. The bad stuff. And I'm still kind of amazed that I got through any of it. Life is weird. It is a big bag of good and bad. It is very much just how you respond to it, how you deal with it. And I used to just deal with it by curling up into a ball and pretending it wasn't happening and just hoping it would go away. I don't want to do that anymore. I know it kind of looks like what I'm doing now is running away. But if anything, everything that happened just gave me the kick up the arse I needed to move. Because I'd always wanted to. And that's the thing that bugs me the most, is that when I did have the money to do it, I didn't. Well, I don't think I would have actually been able to even then, because I still didn't have the income that any landlords would have wanted me to have. I had the cash in the bank, but not what they wanted. And I'm really a bit afraid that things are just going to start unraveling. Especially since it's been implied that I don't actually have a formal diagnosis of chronic fatigue or fibro. It's been implied. And I'm a bit afraid if I try and make my case with those in mind, someone's going to be like, well, actually, you don't have them properly diagnosed. So you're going to have to do that first. And I could do it, but I just kind of don't want to, which is sort of very lazy of me, because it took 2 years to diagnose the chronic fatigue, because they kept testing me for stuff to rule out everything else and then be like, oh, it came back negative, you must be fine. Not how that works. Fibro was easier because I was like, I have chronic fatigue. And they were just like, oh yeah, it's probably fibro. Great. Apparently I was supposed to get diagnosed by a neurologist, but I don't think I've ever seen a neurologist. Is it possible I just forgot? A lot of things happen. It gets all like sort of crammed in here and then some of it slips out. It's confusing. And I think I had a funny anecdote to tell you there, but I can't remember what it was. It was there and then it's gone. It fell out. These things, they fall out. Yeah, the first thing they told me when I got diagnosed with chronic fatigue was there's no support for it back home on that island. Because there aren't enough people with the condition. Therefore, there are no people with that condition. Because if anything I've learned about life is that the authority, government, don't care about the individual. I could have probably maybe the worst kind of chronic fatigue. Thankfully, I do not. But I could. And up on that island, I would not get the proper support for it. Because the thing is, I have pretty terrible chronic fatigue. I have moderate to severe symptoms. most of the time. And I still don't have the proper support back there. Doesn't help that the island is just a dreary place. It is miserable. We didn't get a summer last year. It was cloudy, overcast, and hailing in June. And the winters are an absolute nightmare because it's basically 6 months of darkness. The sun rises at 10:30, 11 a.m. and then sets at 2:30 p.m. And stop me if you've heard this one before, I complain about this a lot on this channel. But the thing that gets me the most is the way my flat is because the sun doesn't rise like more than this. My living room doesn't get sunlight for 6 months because it's all on the wrong side of the building. Also, for some reason, they put both the radiators in my living room opposite each other, even though it's a really long room, and one of the radiators is under a window, which seems kind of counterintuitive. There's a... I don't want to make a list of all the things I don't like about that island, because we could be here for a while. Maybe that's how I'll make my money. I bloody hate that island. I'd like it a lot more if it was a bit more temperate, I suppose, if it got sunlight, if it got summer. When we get summer there, it's amazing. We can have some really beautiful summer days, and I can go out in wearing summer dresses, and it's hot, and I can get sunburn if I'm not careful. Those are the... I know everyone in the rest of the country hates summer because it's too hot, and when I move here, I'll probably also hate summer because it's too hot, but boy, do I just want the chance to hate summer. I just really want the chance to hate summer, okay? I want to feel what you guys feel. And also, if you guys like the idea of 6 month long winters and perpetual darkness and near constant overcast days, maybe we can think about doing a house swap. Because I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much, it's actually laughable. I can't do it. I can't do it for much longer. I'm gonna go crazy if I cannot do another winter there. Because, I don't want to spend Christmas by myself. But honestly, if worst comes to worst, and I do end up being there over Christmas, I am just gonna stream non-stop. I'm just gonna stream every day. And we are coming up on an ad break, and I need to get another drink. So, well, I'll actually shut that off just yet because it hasn't started yet. But yeah, if you would like to skip ads, you are more than welcome to do a little subscribe, where you get unique emotes of reviewing, obviously, a neat little subscriber badge, and something else, I forget what, even though I made up the panel that was like, ooh, that's me, not a fan. Well, whatever. Not a fan of me, okay. Oh, permission to chat during sub-only mode, which we have never used. But we may. Like, if ever I do end up playing Undertale, I'll be playing that on sub-only mode, because I have heard that the fans are a bit much, and will get mad at you for doing certain things. But I don't even own Undertale yet. So, I don't know. But yeah, if you did want to subscribe, that would be nice. And yeah, that would be nice. I'm gonna pause and go get a cuppa because my throat hurts. I'll be back soon. done a return. Hello. Oh, wait. Get rid of that. I'm really tired. Nothing's changed. I'm thinking something I might do, because I won't be able to run games. Wait, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I had a lot of thoughts while making tea. Just give me a second. Give me a second. My brain is somewhat functional. Occasionally. Right. So I was saying, oh, we'll do this like once a week. But when I was making tea, I was like rehashing the conversation I had with the person on the phone earlier about renting the place and then just hanging up on me. What is full-time employment? I am self-employed all the time. I guess it depends what kind of hours you're putting in. So I'm thinking about testing my limits, which I know is a silly thing to try and do, a dangerous thing to try and do. Because I don't want to... Well, I say dangerous, it will wipe me out. I'll burn out, but that happens anyway. So I kind of want to see if I can do more with my self-employment as a streamer and a content creator. Like, put more hours in. Like, so far I am working... Since I've been here, I've been working 3 hours... 3 to 4 hours Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thursday today my boyfriend is working here. Well, he works from home, but he comes over on Thursdays just so he can be here and we can spend time together. And Sundays he's here, and on Saturdays I do my laundry. So I'm just wondering, with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, if I can just maybe do a bit more. I think the thing I am a bit worried about is losing my voice again. But I also just want to see if I can. But I also don't want to cite losing my voice as a barrier, because then they'll be like, oh, you just need a career change. And I don't want a career change. I like doing this. I like streaming. I like making videos for YouTube. I like playing video games with you guys. So I was thinking maybe... So I record videos in the morning. Still do a weekly like catch-up stream. But then maybe see if we can play some browser games on stream in the afternoon. Or something like that, like after lunch. Which we mentioned it on stream yonks ago. About Where's Wally, or Waldo, the American version, being like the original hidden object game. And we were like, are there any Where's Wally, Waldo, like, video games, like, on Steam? No. But there are Where's Wally, Waldo browser games, so we could play some of those. And those wouldn't require me to talk all that much, so at least I wouldn't lose my voice. But yeah, I wanna stream regularly again, even while I'm here. And I do want to keep doing YouTube. And I keep saying while I'm here, and then I have this little thought in my head go, you haven't mentioned this thing yet. The thing I haven't mentioned, wait, yeah I have. Kind of. Yeah, I have mentioned. It's the, if I do manage somehow to magically secure a place, I will immediately go home to settle up and then I'll come back. Yeah, that's what that was. I did mention that already. My brain. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I look so miserable. My resting face is an issue. I just look so miserable or angry or grumpy all the time. But honestly, it is just my face. I might be a bit put out today because of the phone call this morning, but I am not in a bad mood. Just want to make that clear. It's just my resting face is. I look fucking furious. I'm not. I just need to work on that. Yeah, I can't help it. I just look furious. And I know I did say earlier that I am furious. I was in that moment, but I'm alright. Just trying to blah, 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 blah. Just trying to I'm trying to like troubleshoot and experiment whilst streaming because that always goes so well. I'm just trying to be careful. So set up a desktop capture thing, but in case I accidentally showed my desktop background, I changed it because I didn't want to dox my boyfriend. But I'm gonna. Where's Waldo? Browser games. I'm doing a. Not quite a Google. There are so many. Oh dear. Okay, the other thing is I don't have another monitor. So.
Where's Waldo?
Okay.
Where's Waldo?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Why can I zoom in? Ah.
Where's Waldo?
Okay, shut up. Does that mute everything or just the music?
Where's Waldo?
Just the music. Can you shut up? Oh dear. Okay. That's really confusing. Thing is, I did bring my little monitor. But the power cable's like this long, so it doesn't reach. The plug socket. I don't know who designed that thing, but oops, it doesn't reach the plug socket. Right, I muted the tab. And I might get chat up on my phone. Let's see if we can. See if we can get this to work. Right, I need to change stream category, I think. I'm just gonna put Where's Waldo, because I don't think it's the right game, but it's what we're playing. That's really annoying. The way it keeps doing that. As I say, this is a very low rent stream. Bigsley! Thank you for the hydrate. I'm actually gonna fix this because it's annoying me. Studio mode, browser. I'm gonna delete display capture because it is annoying me, and I'm gonna use window capture. There. That's better. How you doing, Vigs? Drive by self-care. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying not to go crazy. So, same old, same old. Right. Something, something, something. Something. But me and my boyfriend watched a really dumb movie. And it was like a Secret Service one. And I honestly can't remember what it was exactly, but I couldn't understand a word the main guy was saying. So he was just going something, 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 police, something, 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 the president. So that sort of became kind of a meme. It would be an even better meme if I could actually remember what the words that he said was. But I don't. But yeah, I got some tea, had a wee break. Right, I didn't change scenes, that's what's going on. I'm a professional. Get rid of studio mode, browser, there we go. Let's find Waldo. Let's do it. So yeah, we can just do like browser games and stuff, and events coverage. Why didn't I stream? I got invited to cover the Wholesome Games, the Wholesome Snack, the Game Awards thing, and I didn't stream it, and I'm upset with myself because now I realize I probably could have. Where's Waldo? I can't zoom in. This is a bit silly, and it's not a very high-res picture, and my eyesight isn't very good. If you guys spot him, let me know. Don't tell me where. Just let me know. Got him. Okay. How is that? That wasn't even a challenge. This isn't challenging at all. Well, I found Wally. Still looking for Waldo. I did it. Okay. Well, that was... I didn't mean to close that. That was one Where's Wally game. Let's do another one. God, it's been ages since I did browser games. Like, oh, good fucking lord, that is loud. It's not letting me do anything. I don't know what we're doing. It's keyboard. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't do anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I think this is from the NES. Maybe. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Let's try a different one. Did we do this one already? I keep hearing a buzzing. I think this might be the same one as before, but I've already forgotten where Waldo is. Oh! Okay. Oh no, I think this is different. Cheeky beggar. Well, the fact that he's the only moving thing. Thanks, Viggs. I completely forgot about that. It's a lot of dings. It's right there. How dare you change the sound effect? If it's too loud, let me know and I will do what I can. Turn it down. Although I will be turning this up. How is that not Wally? Waldo. Waldo. Wallydo? Waldo. I like Waldo. I don't like saying it, I just think it's funny. Also, if I just turn up the music too loud, let me know as well. Audio balancing is always fun. This imposter ding is vastly inferior. It is! These are all such low-res images. First world problem. Nope. No, I didn't think so. Is he in space? That's a very, very busy space. Weren't there Wally books where there were bonus people to find, like his dog and such? I think so, yeah. It's been a very long time since I looked at any of the Wallow books? Wallow. Wallow. This one's a bit tough. I also think I might be covering up a bit down here, but I don't think he's there. Yeah, just wanted to clear it, really. Okay, this one's presenting more challenge, which I appreciate. Just gonna move chat there. So I can do a more effective lean forward. Oh, why would you tell me where he is? That's not fair. Zoom. Enhance. Oh my gosh, a clue. I'm the best detective ever. Oh, fake Wallow. Wallalo? Waldinho. What? Hey Candle, thank you so much for the 26 months. Hope you're doing well. I got bored of not streaming. Voldemort, I like it. Hi. Is that it? Did we do it? Did we win? Oh. And then it's not Waldo. I'm a bit afraid that one of these is gonna accidentally be porn. And I'm gonna get... No! Addictive! How dare you! Thank you for the singular clap. What if one of these is secretly porn? low audio quality from that one sound effect from Metal Gear. That was terrifying. Where is this dog? I don't like the fact that it's timing. We're gonna have some problems. Again, if it's too loud, let me know. I have to brace myself. Holy shit! I can't see anything on this. I'm not even sure I'm on camera anymore. I can't. This is gonna permanently damage my eyes. And yours. Okay, I don't appreciate Wally spotting us back in this one. Okay, yeah, that's a level of meta I didn't really need. Wally, it's nothing personal. I am not the FBI. That's all I got. Just, please don't see me. I'd rather not be perceived by Waldario. Waluigi. What is this music? I should know what this music is. I put it in the playlist. And it does sound familiar, but it also sounds like something that would be from Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World. I think I've seen, but the image is so grainy I can't be certain. Left or right side? I love the fact that it's got the centerfold. Someone just scanned this straight from the book. Left. Okay. I feel like that's getting louder. I found all the Waldos. Yay for me. Why did it... Am I a Waldo? Ooh. I have to find all of these guys, right? And he has found you. No. Wizard. Well, isn't that wizard? You'd think a wizard would be quite easy to spot on a beach. They're literally all in the same... Where's Waldo point and jump scare? Yeah. Alright, the other guy's name is just a reversal. This is when they ran out of creativity. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I didn't even know. Well, hasn't Pokemon been doing that since day one, considering Ekans is just snake backwards, Arbok is cobra backwards, Abracadabra and Alakazam? I'm going to speak about... I finished in a series of dots. It won't let me out. I am trapped. That's how he gets you. Let's go back in that one and do the other levels. This is promising. Ah, there we go. It's literally right there. You can never leave. Well, luckily technology now permits that I can. Wenda? Why didn't they just call her Wendy? Wender, not Wanda. Wender. It's like they were trying to be clever. Oh, he's right there. Wanda getting That's pretty bad. Wait, I found Waldo. Why did it reset? Wait, that's not Waldo? What? It amuses me that you could hide anything in these you'd never notice because you'd be too busy looking for Wally. Yep. I'm really annoyed that that's not him. He's right there. They keep going out and coming back in. Oh wow, that's a really bad one. That is part of the scanner. I could say they're not really well hidden in this one. In fact, they're not hidden at all. Okay, last level. Once upon a Saturday morning, the Middle Ages were a very merry time to be alive, especially on Saturdays. Short skirts and striped tights were in fashion for men. Everybody knew lots of jokes. There was widespread juggling, jousting, archery, jesting, and fun. But if you got into trouble, the Middle Ages could be miserable for the man in the stocks or the pillory or about to lose his head. Saturday morning was no laughing matter. Don't joke around. Look for me here. Okay. I wasn't expecting like middle-aged news. Middle-aged news. That is not what I meant. Oh, ouch. Done. Okay, next one. It's news for me. Yay! Can I make big? Can't see. Shoot. No, we're not doing that one. We can't make it full screen. Where's Waldo Nez? Okay. Wait, why is there shooting and jumping? What did they say? X... Wait, what? No, I'm just not gonna try. This isn't Where's Wally? You're not wrong. What is happening? What is this? What is this? What's happening? Why am I playing this? It's not Where's Wally? Unless you got a severe downgrade. This is actually a game for people with social anxiety. Yeah, I'm getting that. That's a lot of people. Only one of them is wearing a mask. Why is he laughing so evilly? Okay, I'm done. No, it's another small one. Well, that was something. That was something. All the strangers point you out in a crowded place, stop what they're doing and stare at her. Yeah, that was horrifying. I don't know what that was, but that was not Wes. Waldando. Wallandino? Walando. It was indeed something. That was very strange indeed. But I'm not sure my alerts are working. I didn't hear any of them go off. I had a couple of resubs earlier, but I don't know that they are working.
I appreciate the support.
Oh, okay, they do work. Just thought I'd test that. That is a travesty. Okay, refresh and try that again. My browser source should not be offline. Oh, I know why it's not working. You get used to something working, you forget, like, how it works. Okay, now refresh and try. I'm sorry, would you like me to... I don't know how to redeem or refund points. I should know how to do that. But I don't. Is it one of those things I keep... Oh, good. It's one of the things that I keep stumbling across when I'm looking for something else. Streaming is hard work. And we're going. We're up. Houston, we have liftoff. See what else I got in here. What the hell is this? I can't remember what any of my own sound alerts are. But yeah, I got that working. One thing I will do is copy that into my other thingamawhatsits. So they will work in other thingamawhatsits. That's the profession.
Gone forever! Died a horrible, painful death! Gone, 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 just like your dog!
My dog, sir?
I just ran him over with the car when I drove in! Everyone you love around you's dying!
I've missed my sound alerts. Oh my goodness. Does anyone else have any browser games that we could play? Or does anybody know of any other browser games we could play? Where's that from? It's from Scary Movie 3. when Brenda is the little girl's teacher, and Charlie Sheen is like, Brenda's teacher, she's dead. And he's like, oh, I'll tell her. And then the brother is just like, no, I'll do it. And that's the result. And it's... I don't know why that's the funniest part of the movie to me. I love it. Well, not the funniest. Hold on. Can I... well, it probably is the funniest, but maybe not the stupidest. I'm gonna have to find the other one. Library. My alerts.
And this morning he woke up dead.
How the hell do you wake up dead?
Because you're alive when you go to sleep.
So you telling me that you can go to bed dead and wake up alive?
You can't go to bed dead, man. That shit would be redundant.
No way. Because you can go to bed and not be dead, and you can die but not be in a bed.
But you are in the bed, man. That's how you wake up dead in the first place, fool.
Yeah. That's under my extension, that one. Yeah, that one is very quiet. I don't know how to turn it up. Hold on. You. Why is that volume so low? Okay. Update. I hope you're prepared.
And this morning he woke up dead.
How the
That's
hell
better.
Do you wake up dead?
Because you're alive when you go to sleep.
So you telling me that you can go to bed dead and wake up alive?
You
I don't know
can't
why
go
that
to
was so
bed
quiet.
dead, man. That shit would be redundant.
Just tell me
No
who.
way. Because you can go to bed and not be dead, and you can die but not be in a bed.
But you are in the bed, man. That's how you wake up dead in the first place, fool.
Yeah. I love that. It's. I don't think it's as funny as the other one, but I do love it. But yeah, I'm thinking I might do just random browser games. Gonna have to be careful though, because what if some of them do turn out to be porn? What if some of them turn out to be porn? Oh, jeez. Yeah, this overlay is so old because that's not even my URL down there. I'm not Sarah Whiskers. It's, I've been trying to like collect all my stuff up on my new laptop, and I've been getting into my OneDrive, and it has files dating back as far as November 2006. I have absolutely no idea what that would be because it wouldn't load. You're not? Who are you? Who am I? Where am I? It's a very good question. Where are any of us? Who are any of us? I do keep changing my name. But I have actually done I say perfected, I keep forgetting about it. I have done something with an intro that may or may not be good. Wait, what? What the fuck did I just say? Basically, hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I am Bex, your Cozy Punk host, and I think we're pretty cozy today. Something along those lines. But yeah, for those just joining us, or for those who weren't here earlier when I was doing a big old rant, well, I say rant, it was a just chatting segment. My YouTube channel has now gone exclusive, as in I am recording videos exclusive for YouTube. Nothing I stream will go on my standard YouTube channel anymore. That will all go, I can't spell, on my other channel. So yeah, YouTube will get exclusive game series and that channel. The other one will be stream VODs and covering events and stuff like Game Awards and not the actual Game Awards because that's just long and sort of pontificating, but Wholesome Snack, the Game Awards for games that can't afford the Game Awards, which has been like abbreviated into a word, but the Game Awards that can't afford the Game Awards. That to Katka or something. That was like 2.5 hours, and it didn't have a break. It had amazing games in it. I didn't cover that one. I watched somebody else cover it, but I couldn't. They kept saying that the hosts. Yeah, cats are pretty great. I miss my Tobes. I miss Tobe. I miss Tobia. My mum loves my cat now because she thought she's been flat sitting. The hell is this? Okay. And taking care of him, and she's just like, I love him. I want to take him home with me. And I'm like, please don't. I will be coming back for my cat. It looks like a genetic sequence. It does, doesn't it? To cat. I don't know why you're having such trouble with it, but I am. Tobes has been temporarily replaced by light switch. Pet. There he is. That wall is blank except for that light switch. I want my own place. He's such a good boy. He sits there nice and patiently. Yeah, that light switch doesn't scream at me. I like the wall. I like the wall too. It's really quite a pain when the sun is shining directly onto it, because then I can't see the screen at all. Which is really awkward when I was trying to record some Children of Mortar the other day. And that game is quite dark, so I couldn't see anything. It does the walling very wallily. Now we're straying back into Where's Waldo territory, and I'm not sure I'm happy about that. I am also a fan of Wall, but Light Switch, there's just something about his little nose. Light Switch is on, or rather light is on, powered by Light Switch, and I realise I actually can't stream for much longer because I gotta go to yoga soon. I gotta go to yoga soon. I got yoga at 1 PM, which is about 15 minutes. Olo? Or is that meant to be a face? I'm not drawing eyes on the light switch. This isn't my house. This is not my house. Ah. Yeah, that's quite cute. I don't think light switch is going to become a staple unless I somehow magically manage to actually get a new place, and light switch just happens to be in the background of my camera, but I don't know. I would like to get a new place, and I am thinking about getting it in this vicinity. Is that a challenge? I can't remember what I said, so maybe, maybe not. Can neither confirm nor deny. I've been very sore lately. My body has just decided it hates me. Yeah, last week wasn't fun. I was in a lot of pain. My joints were all screaming at me, and then on Sunday, my chronic fatigue decided to slap me in the face with just not being able to function at all, basically. And when I tried to get out of bed, I fell on the floor. That was fun. Not looking to repeat that, but I am hoping to stream more. Because I can just stream like this. My laptop is not protesting. It's not even hot. It is not protesting. I think if I tried to stream games, it probably would. But if we can just do browser games, that will be fun, I think. Because there's a lot of stuff out there. And I feel like it would be pretty chaotic fun to just mess about with whatevers. Well, just make sure you're taking care of yourself as well. I'm doing my best. I have a set lunchtime. Well, mostly if yoga wasn't at the time, I would normally have lunch. But then I'm doing yoga and I'll have lunch afterwards. I haven't been going out on a walk every day because I have just been in so much pain that walking is really difficult. And using my stick has just made my shoulder hurt because of it. Because I got that injury when I decided to use a holdall instead of a suitcase when I went away in October, which was very silly. But mostly I'm still mad at my doctors because they decided to cut out e-consults so I couldn't even... Oh, she was doing her nails. Ava was doing their nails. Thanks. Welcome back, Ava. Yeah, it takes me ages to do my nails, especially if they're longer. It took me an entire hour to do one hand. It'd be like that sometimes. I mean, I really struggle doing it with my left hand because it's not my dominant hand, and I end up just making such a mess. But yeah. I thought you might be the next Frankenstein. I was a little disappointed, but I hope it looks cool. Oh, that was the other thing I want to talk about, is that I have said on numerous occasions that I wouldn't have another dedicated Discord server until I made partner. But seeing as how that seems quite remote, I am thinking about starting another Discord server, but keeping it very basic. It'll mostly just be for a place where I can put dedicated updates for both YouTube and stream stuff to keep you guys properly informed, because I know a lot of people aren't on Twitter anymore, and I know a lot of people aren't on Blue Sky, and I'm not really on those things anymore. I don't really like using them, but I figure if we had a dedicated Discord it would just be easier. But I'm not gonna try and host movie nights or anything like that again. I just want somewhere where the Fushids can hang out if they want to. Things could have a personal Discord, even if it's just for Bump. Remind me what Bump is? It's a little place that's yours. Yeah, like before I would have like grand ideas and like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like regular movie nights, regular co-op nights, but even in like really active Discords, people tend not to show up for stuff like that. And like there's nothing wrong with that. I just had higher expectations than were warranted. So I thought, oh, everything will pop off. I was like, no. And it's fine that it didn't. And it will also be a place to keep up with Toby fans. So I am trying to be somewhat professional. Bump is any old rubbish. Okay. But yeah, that won't be something I'll announce, I think, until things are a bit more settled, whether it's back on that bloody island or magically, miraculously in my own place down here. Because I don't want to take on anything like that at this juncture, but it is something that I have kind of set up on Discord just to get an idea of it. But again, I'm without any of my assets, so I can't do any art for it, or I don't even have a profile picture for it. So it's just sitting there, and then eventually I'll create a invite link for it and set up. But it's just something that's in the pipeline that may or may not happen. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap up because I'm gonna need to set up for yoga. But thank you everybody so much for hanging out with me. This was a sort of an unexpected return to stream, especially since I used to stream in the mornings and then I didn't stream in the mornings, and I might stream in the mornings again. I am trying to iron out some kind of consistent schedule even while I'm down here. Or while I'm here. I keep like doing up and down, but that actually has no real basis in anything. But yeah, I think if we can just do silly browser games and just hang out a couple times a week while I'm here, I think that would be nice, because I have missed streaming a lot and I miss hanging out with you guys. You've been using a lot of words that I just don't know, Figs. This has been great. I'm glad, Ava. And thank you everybody so much. I know I keep saying thank you, it's just something I keep doing. Thank you for being here and for coming back, because I know it's been like 2 months or something since I last regularly streamed, so it's just really nice to see people here. So that's always the big fear for streamers when they take a break, is that when they come back no one will be there. So it's just really nice to see you guys. And I don't know when I'm streaming again, but I don't know. So I got my citizens advice tomorrow morning, and then I've got counselling, and then I really will need to take a bath because I will just need to de-stress. And then I don't know what's happening after that. Might stream in the afternoon tomorrow, might not. Might record some stuff for YouTube. I was gonna record stuff yesterday, but since it was the day after, it felt like shit. I didn't want to overexert. But then I ended up not being able to sleep because I was like, I have all these ideas about moving places, and I had a dream that I had everything in place, and the last thing I needed to determine was whether the place allowed pets, and it did. And then I woke up and I was like, I have to do all that in real life now. So I called them up and they were like, yeah, it allows pets. Are you in full-time employment? No. Okay, bye. It was good dream practice. Yeah. It was. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys real soon. Do we want to raid somebody? I think we do, because I've been trying to get back into watching Twitch. And I would like to. I think we're gonna raid Faithful Familiars. They're really, really chill person and really, really cool. And yeah, thanks everybody. I will see you next time. I just gotta figure out what I'm doing now. Un momento, por favor. No. Properties. There we go. Bye bye.